And so a lot of stuff is called OS, which means in film it means there's no sound, but it says OS and omit sound, so it has to do with some word for it. Film production has all sorts of fun terms that you have to know to be like cool. So if you ever find yourself on a film set, you can impress people by referring to clothespins as a C49, I think it is, or C47. I need to look that up.
Might impress them.
You might impress them. Just double check. Don't call it a clothespin. That's how you know. They just find reasons to boo you.
So it is actually an onomatopoeia. It received its name during the early days of radio when it was discovered that having several people repeat the sound "walla" in the background was sufficient to mimic the indistinct chatter of a crowd.
That makes sense. Sort of like peas and carrots. That's the other one that you do. Peas and watermelon.
Watermelon, yeah.
I've heard of watermelon, yeah.
That makes sense. Watermelon has a little more sound to it than Walla Walla.
Kevin, did you see there's that Sly Cooper skin in Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Cause I don't have the game yet, but I saw it. Like,
it's so good.
And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. But everything's Sucker Punch. It's like with Infamous. They always put something Sly Easter egg.
Yeah, did they put any? Is there an Infamous Easter egg in those Ghost of Tsushima games?
Yeah, there is.
There are a couple of things you could probably.
Oh, that's so cool.
They had one costume that had, it actually it referenced like the Second Son title, I think.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, I 100%ed it, but it was a while back, so I can't recall.
You 100%ed the game a while back. Good for you.
Yeah, it was the last game that I really got to like sit down and grind through. That's like new.
That's great.
I think I started Devil May Cry 5 too. But...
I think I'm on chapter 2, so.
Kevin, you're gonna want to just stay in one place.
Yeah, I'm learning that. Not working.
I heard you guys talk about this earlier. What was
Doodle, she might be watching though. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I may have lost my train of... Oh yeah, no, I know this is probably no big deal to like the voice acting community. I don't know anything about it. It's really interesting hearing about it, but the fact that you guys were able to like convey certain emotions and stuff and not see like what your characters were doing was insane to me. When you guys were talking about that earlier, like you said, you weren't able to read these off and watch what was happening.
Yeah, it was largely imagined, for sure. Thanks. That's very kind of you. I think that's pretty. There's still variations of that throughout acting because you don't get so much of it. You know, you think about movies now, like the Marvel movies. Those guys are acting on green screens. I always think of Samuel L. Jackson in the Phantom Menace. Supposedly, they only showed him his scenes. And so he had no idea what he was doing in the rest of the movie, and
that's crazy.
Like, here's a lightsaber. Want to pick a lightsaber and then go from there. So like.
Also, Kevin, you're gonna want to go to the other side.
Yeah, I understand now. I'm holding a conversation.
See, I can never tell if you're just playing around and holding a conversation, or if you're genuinely like
he's trying to get a shot at
talk, but I also have to figure out what I'm doing.
He's planning his speed run.
He's trying to get a shot of Clockwork's invisible legs.
That's right. Yeah, where are those legs? Here's the thing, that I'm like a computer with a certain amount of RAM, and sometimes the RAM is focused on the game, sometimes it's on talking to you.
Alright.
That's just such a great way to put it.
I'll just wait for you to yell at me saying, "Hey, how do I do this?
What is happening? Why can't I see his butt? I don't understand."
It kind of looked like he was wearing blue jeans.
It did. Yeah, that's a good call. The eggs. Do I have to go back to the
other side?
Come on, man! You made me come over here. Much work.
Although I do like the picture of the eggs because it fills up the entire picture.
Yeah, you have to get right up on it.
Yeah.
The better question is, why does Clockwork have eggs?
Yeah, what are the eggs?
I don't. Does it say they're Clockwork's eggs, or does it just say that they are eggs?
No, they're just eggs.
Okay.
So you know those like barrel-shaped things that you hit, and those like drones come out. That's where those are from, I think.
Those Arpeggios eggs.
Where are the eggs?
They're behind you.
Are they in here?
They're behind glass.
They're behind you.
Don't see it.
Yeah, behind.
They're not.
That is a behind, but. but the wrong behind.
I would assume.
Behind, you're behind. There we go.
He's like,
we
yeah,
go.
this thing's definitely not laying eggs.
Yeah, that's a robot.
Yeah,
butt.
you gotta walk. You
The
can't
game
be
does-
lazy.
The game, they don't want to make it that easy.
No joke.
Gotta get right up
Big-
on those. There you go.
The eggs are the most important part of the whole game.
Oh yeah. Totally.
That's what Floor is Lava says? Is that who? said
Wait. Doodle, why did you say no butt shots and then just say butt now?
that? Oh no! I let go of this. Where did this guy come from? Alright. I mean, come on, let's just admire this level. Look how pretty it is in here. I don't want to leave. Because once I leave, I can
Doodle.
never come back.
Doodle, I don't know what you're.
You okay?
I don't know. She says mech eggs from mech butt.
Oh no, they're talking about the Robo Falcons from the first game.
Do I have to do all that again? Oh no.
No,
Oh,
no,
good.
you do
No,
have to
no,
save
no.
those guards though, because they got keys that
Oh, got it. That's why I didn't like.
in a little bit, yeah.
Oh, can
Or-
I get him?
You got to go over to the other window. You're getting a lot of exercise today. You have to go and see Arpeggio and Neela.
Thumbs.
Ryan, you're pretty good at this.
I try.
That's pretty funny.
I
They just they killed each other, I think.
Like it. Where am I get? Oh, pictures. Oh, I gotta get more pictures as well.
You got to go just over to the other side, because
Yeah, I
Neela
think
and
you gotta get a
Arpeggio is in
shot
that
of-
glass
yeah.
room.
Got it.
You just got to walk over there, yeah.
That well, it gives me time to admire this room. How cool. This is a blimp. Who was complaining before that it wasn't a blimp? This looks like the inside.
I don't know. What was somebody complaining?
Yeah, they said that Arpeggio's level didn't look like a blimp. It looked like crawling level.
I don't know if they complained about it.
I heard complaints. There was definite gripes.
Hey, have you guys heard that YouTube video series or everything wrong with?
Oh,
Yeah.
everything wrong with this particular piece of media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
With
guys
CinemaSins, yeah.
Yeah, CinemaSins. They have a gaming version. They've done all the Sly games.
Well, that's
How
cool.
dare they?
It's not a bad thing. Like they even have a disclaimer at the beginning of the video saying they enjoy the games that they do this on and everything.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
all
yeah.
laughs.
Yeah, it's all for laughs and everything, and they always like try to find things that like try to make sense. But they have them on like Jack and Daxter. They got them on Sly, Ratchet and Clank. They do it on a lot. They've got a following.
Yeah, as a huge Star Trek fan, I love the Star Trek Nitpickers Guide because it's like I love it, but I know it's flawed. So let's talk about its flaws.
Yeah, I actually just watched the everything wrong with like I watched the entire Devil May Cry series one. I didn't know they did one on Sly though.
They have them
Flaws
on
with
all
Star
four.
Trek. Number one, Star Trek Picard exists.
Oh, too soon.
Aww.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean it's all
that
for
show
just
is-
humor and just laugh. It's just all for comedy. It's
Also,
not anything that-
Star Trek Voyager had 3 different writers, and none of them shared notes.
That is very
Oh.
cool.
Yeah, no, that's a thing. If you ever see Star Trek Voyager and wonder why does Janeway have 3 different separate personalities with no interlap? That's why. That's why she
Got into
goes
Star
from
Trek.
0 to war crimes.
Yeah, no
Hey,
kidding.
Generally, not a good person.
I've never seen it either. Oh, I'm a Star Wars guy. So
That's
there's
how I
always that
was.
rivalry.
Actually, Kevin, how did you get into Star Trek?
Consider it done.
I turned on the TV and fell in love with it. I remember one afternoon there was like a convention, a marathon back when they used to do that before binging, and I made time all week. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna watch the marathon, and I was I was like halfway through it, after 8 hours of watching television, I was like, oh, I think I like Star Trek.
So nobody actually introduced you to it. You just found it.
Well, I remember I remember when the Next Generation premiered, and that was a big deal. My parents were very excited to see it, and there was buzz in the neighborhood about, oh yeah, the ships and stuff. So it was like a thing, but it was definitely my passion for it that fueled it. Like, we had pretty fair reign of the time. So I found that, and shows like sorry if that's Oh gosh, what is happening? Shush. I'm charging the controller. It's on the PC, and I think the PC is freaking out. So, I also watched I Love Lucy every morning. Forever,
that's a
so-
good
I haven't watched
show.
that
Yeah.
forever.
So I think
She was always great.
those two shows were very informative. But Star Trek always just felt like home. Best way. Specifically the Next Generation, and then later Deep.
Do you have a favorite Lucy episode?
Oh gosh.
I have. Well,
Better
or
Buddies.
maybe,
You know-
maybe Skip. I have mine.
The Harpo one. I greatly enjoyed that Harpo one.
Oh, the Harpo Marx mirror reflection scene.
Yeah. And
Oh.
and then and she did some stuff with Groucho. Was that the same one where they both of them were in it, or maybe not?
I think it may be. I think they were on Hollywood.
Yeah, that whole
Groucho Marx
Hollywood
might have been
season.
when Ricky was at the pool.
Yes. But the I think my favorite is the Chinese theater cement episode. I think that one where they're replacing all the hands in the cement. It's pretty.
I think my favorite is probably always gonna be Vegemite.
Oh no, you're right. You're
Vitamin
right.
Benjamin.
Yeah, no, that's
Tastes
definitely
just
the
like
better.
candy.
And you know what's so great is like even as a kid, you understand what's happening.
I just love her expressions. Like they're, oh my gosh.
And in the 1950s, when it was more taboo to make those kinds of references on TV,
Yeah.
they did a very good subtle job of it.
Yeah, it's fun. Lucy kind of transcends all generations. So like, what formats
Yeah.
are you watching I Love Lucy on?
Ooh, I watched it. Well, we don't have cable. We just had.
Oh, sure.
PBS.
That'll do it.
So
Yeah.
they would do like reruns of it. So
You
that's
did.
where
They
I
didn't do new episodes. Oh, that's so weird.
I think I first saw it.
No.
I think they used to do it at Nick at Night. I
Yeah,
think.
they did do it on
Oh,
Nick and
really?
Night for a long time.
ABC 7 Lucy new episode.
I just remember like my grandparents like being at their place and like the TV would be on at night and then like that would be on. It was like that and like the Andy Griffith show.
Oh gosh, yeah.
A lot of.
Those are classic shows.
Oh yeah. I think you can kill the. Oh wait. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter now.
What am I supposed to do now? Oh, go over there.
Oh, you
You
gotta
go
hop
over-
on
yeah.
the platform.
No,
You gotta
I'm gonna
jump
die!
onto Clockwork's wings, climb up those wires, and then jump on the platforms.
Make it sound so.
As they
Oh, that guy's a good shot.
Yeah, got me falling. So now can
also,
I can't kill them now. I still shouldn't.
I think you can.
Let's
I think
find
once
out.
you have the keys, you can.
I think I should find out because there's more of them than there is of me, and I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
you need
think
some.
you can
You
now.
need help, honey.
yeah.
You're on your last.
I also love as a kid the sounds of those big guys walking always make it sound like heels. So I always thought they were wearing heels.
click
Oh, they
clack
got
click
the
clack.
stilettos.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the
They got
clanking.
the Louboutins. Yeah, they make those weird robot sounds like with their guns and stuff.
I also love the fact that they give this mission like it's in an enclosed space, and there's like 3 different tiers to this mission.
You know what? I'm being forcibly reminded of Arkham, because I'm hanging in the rafters, I'm sneaking down, and grabbing guards and taking them out one at a one, and don't let them find each other. Like this is Arkham.
This game was really ahead of its time.
It really was.
Like
Well, I mean,
2000.
They're like, we should do this, but with Batman. Yeah, let's do
I
it.
just love how creative they are. They can take one space
Yeah.
and use it for 3 different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's because
yeah.
it's a like the photo mission and then it's like a key grabbing and then it's platforming.
Like, it's the economy of time.
One
Yeah.
of the things I appreciated the most out of Sly 2 is that when it came to disguising yourself, that Sly could definitely just go into just a ballroom, not
Yeah.
wearing his hat,
Oh, yeah.
still being able to disguise himself, and just shows he's like the best disguised person
Yeah.
in like video game history.
Just everybody looks for the hat, and it's
Well-
like, oh, he doesn't have a hat on. That's not Sly.
For
As-
real, and that just goes with it.
Oh, now what do I have to do? There's so many things.
So you go on top of those things that are. You
Oh.
go on top of all the ones that are red, and you have to go up high before they turn around, and you have to activate them.
Oh,
What
okay.
you want to do is jump onto that springy thing that you jumped on to get to the
Got it.
current platform. Yeah, and then you've got to like jump on Clockwork.
Yeah, I would just go on Clockwork and then climb the wires that are suspending
Oh,
him.
got it. Go on to clock. Got
It's
it.
kind of hard because the platforms are rotating, so you have to be quick so you don't slide off of them.
These
Yeah.
little rotating platforms.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get to the ones on the top because they will flip over.
Yeah, so you'll want to be on Clockwork's left wing.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And you'll
Get it
just
as they flip.
you'll hop on one and then get back on Clockwork and hop on the other.
And can I go under it?
No.
Yeah, just go on the wires because then you're gonna want to jump on top of the one that's scrolling over.
Like that one's upside down.
Oh, now I understand. There's the right
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Got it. Got it.
Yeah,
got
because
it.
they're actual platforms.
Got it. Oh, the camera's.
You just have to time it right. Yeah.
Another
it's-
one will be there in a second.
Yeah, it's one of the few times the camera is so good. Like the
Oh,
way
yeah.
that they pro the camera.
Yeah, it's one of the few times where it just kind of freaks out.
I'm glad I killed those guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Well, you almost got it. You were there.
Thank
one
you.
Step at a time.
What's
It's the game's fault.
Yeah, I don't take
This is a group.
blame. I prefer to blame the game.
Yeah. I love how you killed these guards and Arpeggio and Neil are still just kind of hanging out there. Just like, when is he gonna do the thing?
Oh, there we go. No! Go ahead.
How many times do you think you've beaten the Sly series?
Let's see. The whole series. I think I played each of the games at least twice through. For sure. And then probably started and stopped them for various reasons. And that's probably before the stream. So, and then whatever I've done during the streaming season. 'Cause did we beat Sly 1? I can't recall. Or if I just
think
didn't we?
no, I don't think we did.
I've just been watching so many people speed run it that I feel like I've done it.
I mean, you've been going back and forth, so it's really hard for me to remember. I know you got to. I want to say you got to Miss Ruby.
I was gonna say you're playing on the Sly collection, so that final boss would be pretty tough.
There we go.
Ooh, the Mist Ruby fight got butchered.
What do I
Yeah,
do? Oh, there.
The timing is all off and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that level destroyed
There
me.
we go.
Yeah, finally.
Circle button on that. Bad boy, yeah.
104.
Oh, I thought you said 104. Like that was 1 hour and 4 minutes.
104.
We're gonna be here for a while. Remember how I said we're gonna end the stream? I meant
Yeah, one level.
eventually.
I mean, yeah, these guys got their time, definitely.
I did not know that this level was gonna take 45
this
minutes.
One's
So good.
this one's a long one.
I'll
That's
put it
why
on
we-
pause and we'll come back.
Just vibing. Just vibing out here.
Oh yeah, totally. What we
Okay,
do.
so now there's 2 more in the front. Is that the thing? That
Well, you've already got this. Oh, there we go. Oh, awesome. Okay.
There's 2 more in the back.
Oh, and I want to go on.
Yeah. And
You
then
got-
you'll finally be done.
I don't believe it. Then they're gonna be like, now go steal something from Arpeggio.
Oh no, this is the end.
Go pretend to be Neela. Put on tiny wings and flap to the sound of ABCs.
You're giving them ideas.
Expansion.
Take notes.
These are all. I'm just an ideas guy. I'm just an idea factory. So. Oh yeah.
Oh,
nailed
The
it.
next Sly Cooper, and they're like, write that down, write that down.
Speaking of ideas, I remember when we first, or when you first, I say we, when you first started streaming. And
You were
we
there.
started doing this back. Yeah, I was there. But, yeah. So, when we first started doing this, you had everybody, comment on your avatar. How's that going?
Oh yeah, still happening. Thanks for reminding me. COVID times screws everything up. Look, if the PS5 can be wrecked by COVID, I'm certainly susceptible, but it's still in motion for sure.
Okay.
And what Ryan is referring to as my avatar is the. Yes, I did it! Ha ha! Ha ha! I'm not as dumb as I look. Oh no! This scene is still happening. There's still. I'll tell you more right after this amazing cutscene. Look how baller Arpeggio is. He can just have things like crawl and walk him around for him.
He
Pretty
isn't
cool.
for
I
long
wanted him
though.
around so much more.
This is such a sad thing. We see him for like 5 seconds.
I was so excited to see him as a villain, and then
Yeah, it was really disappointing because I thought we'd have like this unique boss battle with him,
Yeah.
and then
I
Neil's just
know.
like, no.
Betrayal. Oh, he's got like a little A there. You know your boss if you can put a little A above. Bird cage?
And he had such a cool voice too.
Yeah.
And the voice actor for Arpeggio is really tall, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Like the exact opposite of his character.
Yeah, I remember that the documentary or like the behind the scenes where he's just like, it's the he's just like, oh, they called me.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and then they're like, you're the parrot? Yeah, I'm the parrot. This big guy.
It works.
I'm the parrot.
It's good for the character. It's good.
I forget how he said like how tall he was and how much he weighed, and he's just like, I just play this little parrot.
What? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo.
But his range though is
Yeah,
so good.
Like Kevin Blackton there.
All the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
Listen to Sly put it all together like he's Robin for him, or Harry Potter.
Wait a minute. I love these moments where a character gets it and you
Yeah.
get it along with the character,
Right.
where you put 2 and 2 together and you're like, wait a second.
Think, Cooper, what kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
The hate chip. The hate chip.
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid, that's right. Hate
Why are they
putting it
spoon feeding him these answers though? Like, just kill the man.
paired with accumulating
Yeah.
hatred.
You can't make people
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
it always rubbed me so weird that like Arpeggio, like it was like Ryan said, I think, like he's just like supposed to be like the brains of the entire Claw gang, and then Neela's just like, okay, you move over.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just
if Arpeggio, if he's cocky enough to go on and ramble about all of this, I'm sure he thinks very well.
Yeah, maybe that's a good point.
Well, it's
I
just-
think
it's-
underestimating Sly's intelligence.
It's just so weird that it all builds up to this, and we learn so much about him only to see him for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
the Northern
shouldn't have
Lights.
talked so
I
much.
mean, that's
Maybe this is. Oh, if only we had like 2 more worlds.
I don't have time for 2 more worlds. No, and we're done.
This is the longest Sly
I
game,
mean,
I think.
Come on. Free Sly from Egypt. There's enough worlds in this game.
make Sly an
You're
animated
going to
series.
Paris to
Yeah.
unleash such a chaotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Ooh, look at that. He's got a little.
Yeah, I actually did forget how long
This is,
first-
yeah.
Like, I feel like this is the longest mission.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Now that I'm like sitting here listening to it, it's actually
I know. There's
kind of long for a video game.
absolutely it is. But I think it's well earned because you've done so much. So now they're like, all right, let's invest in the story.
Yeah.
Good.
Sucker Punch
Yeah, just
always
said
did a
that-
really good job with that.
You bit
The
off
storytelling in
Arpeggio.
this game is like amazing.
My controller's on the desk and it's moving on its own. From the vibration.
For my immortality, I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or
I like it though. It gives the game and characters depth.
Absolutely.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And it gives us more opportunities to hear you, Kevin.
That
Show off
and that
the
is
Sly voice.
that's the only reason we're here. So
Oh, of course.
Kevin, you ever had any other voice acting offers from anywhere else?
Oh sure, yeah. Wait, this level is not over. Wait, is this the end of the game? Oh, okay, good.
No,
Jeez,
no,
hello.
no,
Kevin.
no,
It's just the
Kevin,
intro.
Not
you're
even
good.
close.
Say
Not
what?
even close.
Okay, it's saving. You're good.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening right now?
How we get that
So my avatar is an interactive comic book that we're developing based on Jack and the Beanstalk. So that is Jack, and behind him is the Beanstalk, and we're exploring other direct. What if the Jack and the Beanstalk went in other directions, and you could choose? It's pretty exciting. Mobile app that we're developing, but we would have been out by now, but see COVID. So
Right.
Yeah,
So you're a
it's like
generator
pretty
of
much
fiction.
the excuse Why did we do this?
Cause COVID. Yep, and I think we all just have to give each other grace in that. Like, can only do so much. Which is why you should still buy a PS5 and support Sony with all of your money.
If they would let me, I would do it.
See?
They made like 48 of them.
See, exactly. They made 48 of them.
And that's what it seems like. Yeah.
And then they shipped them in wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Oh yes, essentially, yeah.
I still only know one person that has a PS5.
I haven't met, other than you people, I've never met one.
Yeah, I have one and Matt has one, but
I do not have.
we're the only ones.
Ooh. So I have to buy all of these to platinum this game? That's kind of
No. Oh,
I-
platinum?
no, I
Yes.
don't. Well,
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
sure,
Yeah,
platinum.
because you have to 100% the game to get
Yeah.
one of the trophies.
Yep. So all right. Well, I guess it's going to be a lot of coin
lot of
snatching.
pickpocketing.
Yeah, that'll be
Timing.
a lot of the stream for the next few weeks. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you. Thanks to Ryan and Zane for modding tonight. They've modded their lives to be here. And thank you both. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun.
It was so awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for always having us in.
Absolutely. We'll do it again probably next Thursday.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
And
Sounds good.
on behalf of all the cool people in the world, okay, bye.